Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to continue chapter number 6, Life Processes. We have completed the animal nutrition, plant nutrition, and the respiration topic in this chapter. So, today we are going to start the topic transportation in the plants. Children, we know in the plants the transportation of the minerals, or we can say the materials like the food, waters, takes place through the tissues. These special kind of the tissues are called the conducting tissues or the vascular tissues. So that the xylem and the phloem are the conducting tissues. The first xylem, which transport the water and the minerals from the roots to the all parts of the plant. It consists of the xylem vessels, tracheids, and the xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. So, the water and the minerals enter the roots by the diffusion process, and then due to the transpiration pull, the suction force help in the upward movement of the water and minerals. So the children, the phloem is the transport the food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. This process is called the translocation. The phloem consists of the sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, phloem fiber, and also the sieve plates. So children, the food from the leaves is transferred to the xylem by the energy of the ATP molecules. It is energy mediated by the help of the adenosine triphosphate. So due to the osmotic pressure, water enters the phloem and helps in the transport of the food. So children, you can see in this picture the companion cells, sieve tubes and their end walls. So, children, the next topic is the excretion. Excretion is the process by which the waste products produced during the metabolic activities is removed from our body. In the unicellular organism, the waste products are removed from the cells into the surrounding by the diffusion process. But in the multicellular organism, the waste products are removed through the specialized organ, and it is also called the present in the human beings like the whole system is present like kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder, and then urethra. So children, the human excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder, and urethra. Each kidney has a number of excretory units. These are the structural and the functional units of the kidneys, which is called the nephrons. So children, this is the picture of the nephron, in which the Bowman capsules is present, glomerulus, a loop of Henle, and there is also the connecting duct, and highly convoluted tubules is also present. So children, the nephron is the each part has the cup-like structure, which is called the Bowman capsule, it containing a bundle of the capillaries called the glomerulus. The Bowman's capsule leads into the tubular structure, which joins into a collecting duct, and the renal artery brings the nitrogenous waste like the ammonia, urea, uric acid along with the excess water and the salt. According to the waste material, the organisms are classified into ureotelic organism, uricotelic organism, and the ammonotelic organism, so that it filters the nitrogenous waste products, waters, and the salts, which passes through the tubular structure into the collecting duct. The waste then passes through the ureters into the urinary bladder and is then sent out through the urethra as urine. The useful products like the amino acids, glucose, salts are reabsorbed by the capillaries around the tubular structure and goes into the renal veins. So children, the excretion in the plants First, the gaseous waste products are produced during the respiration like carbon dioxide, photosynthesis. The oxygen are removed through the stomata and the excess water is removed through the stomata. They are the pores present on the surface of the leaves in the process of transpiration. So some waste products are stored in the leaves and removed when the leaves dry and fall off. Some waste products are stored in the vacuoles. Some waste are like the gum, resin are stored in the old xylem cells and other some waste products are removed through the roots. So children, this is the excretion process in plants and the animals. We have discussed here. This is the diagrammatic representation of the human excretory system in which two kidneys are present, two ureter, one urinary bladder and then one urethra. In the structure of the kidney, there is a pelvic region, pelvis is present and then the outer part is called the cortex and the inner part is called the medulla part. And also the structure of the nephron, in which the Bowman capsule cup-like structure is present, in which the glomerulus blood capillaries are present, and the hairpin-like structure Henle's loop is present. So children, this is the structure of the human excretory system. Hope children this topic is clear. Any query you can write in query box. Today you should write down the notes and also the diagrams of the human excretory system in your notebook. Thank you children.